Okay, this is session number 5,
Yep.
and we have results of tests over long time, overnight, and we see this is caller packet loss chart. This server received traffic from office PC over internet connection, and we see peaks of packet loss, and we can see time. You can see time when it happens.
Like this. Okay. This for the packet loss, right?
Yes, packet loss, and it means bad audio quality. This is a high packet loss. 10% is not good, and this is very high packet loss. And that's why it is very important to monitor voice over IP connection and to receive alerts by email, for example, and review the quality daily or weekly, because mostly internet quality is good, but there are some problems, and it is possible to test one internet provider, another internet provider, and select the best one, best provider. Okay.
So it happens because of the internet?
Yes, I think because of internet, because it is packet loss, and well, the server client server was not down, and we can confirm. We can double check what happens. This is RTP packet loss, and we can go to CDR at 4.46 in CDR. CDR. Oh, it was not saved to CSV file, and I cannot access it now. So I cannot check it. And only 2,000 calls saved into memory, and total number of calls was too high. I can increase number of calls to save into memory, to keep in memory.
But is it gonna overload the server?
Not much. 100,000 calls. It's about 2 gigabytes of memory, and this server has 2 gigabytes. Has 16 gigabytes of memory. It will be enough.
Okay. No problem. Yeah.
Okay. And this is the server, and this is server side chart, and it is like PBX, and in a test we should measure quality on client side, not server side. Okay, I did not talk about, if we talk about server, I did not talk about UAS registrations. UAS registrations. It is when SIP Tester acts like a server and it simulates IP PBX.
Okay.
Add a user 100.
Oh, okay. So you can make it as like a PBX, right?
Yes, and an extension. So SIP Tester will receive register 100. 101, and we will send a register from local computer from office to this server register.
Okay.
We didn't talk about register yet. UAC. These are extensions from previous tests from 3CX.
Okay.
This is one education username 1 passwords .com and 46,000. Right? Trace. Yeah. No authentication. Oh.
It was 100, I think.
That's correct. That's correct. It did not ask for authentication. I see it in SIP trace because I didn't check require authorization. So I check this option. It doesn't require restart on server. And on client, I do re-register, and I see that now it responds forbidden, unauthorized. Password is wrong.
Is the authentication right? I think 100. Yeah, that's 100.
Yep.
That should be okay.
Okay. And in SIP trace we see authorization works. There is digest request and response from client with credentials. Okay, an admin 101. Okay, we disable extensions from previous tests. Disable, and we will use only these last two extensions. And we can also create call. Well, the server is not configured to transfer calls between the extensions, and it just answers the call and doesn't pass to another extension. And to make it work like PBX, we need to modify incoming CallXML. It waits, accepts, and plays audio. It is IVR, and to make it work, we go to CallXML documentation. There is an element transfer. Transfer is receiving call and call leg A and connecting it to call leg B.
Okay.
Loading. The script should be like this. Transfer value and exit. I don't want to erase the script. I just put exit, and the rest of script doesn't work. Door extension called ID, like this syntax. Okay. Here I use transfer. transfer elements redirects call to another SIP URI. And the value specifies SIP URI of destination. To get SIP URI of extension, in value I set substitution syntax $x, and when we look into substitutions for x extension here is replaced by contact header of registered extension.
Okay.
And an example, we can transfer to fixed extension 100, or we can get this number from called ID variable, and called ID variable is described in default variable called ID. Here, called ID. Okay.
So you just put no random, right? So it's going to select random numbers.
Client side will select a random number for called ID.
Oh, okay.
And server just takes it from to header. We clear memory, CDR, clear reports, reset, and what are settings for symmetric SIP? Set to 1. That's good. That's what we need. Clear here. Create a call. And we see that it doesn't go back. No received calls.
Okay.
Check server side. On server side, we see incoming call leg and outgoing. This is incoming. And where does it send outgoing? Trace.
Unknown.
It sends call to contact header and not to public IP address. It should go via NAT. As we talked in previous sessions, we talked about network address translation.
Yeah.
So it is wrong. It is local IP address. It must go back to public. And the call failed with request timeout. Incoming call. We can do what? We see our public IP address, and we can modify contact header on client side. On client side, there is a setting maps IP address, and it is the IP address to put into contact header. So the server will send call leg B to correct IP address. Okay, and I type here our public office IP address.
Okay.
Okay. It requires restart, and I restart client. Create single call. Oh, it receives call. Really. It receives. And now SIP Tester works as PBX.
Yeah.
And it should verify audio like in previous session, and it shows confidence percentage of correctly matched audio frames from our web file. And
okay.
I will modify this script to send me alerts by email.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's gonna be like automatic emails coming to if anything drops.
Automatic email. Okay. To send email, I go to settings and enter. There are settings for sending email. SMTP server. I will use my Gmail account.
Okay.
And Gmail, Google will send email for me. 5, 7, use SSL is true, email. Gmail.com. Password. Okay, I can type here. Okay. Okay, done. And I want to test my configuration of email. There is an element send email in CallXML. Send email. Send. Yeah, to send email. What? Server works slowly today. Don't know why. For send email. Send email and copy example into XML script to my just the same StarTrinity. Oh no, our ASC and StarTrinity.com, and just make a test call from just test and exit. Do nothing else. Just send email. Create single call. It's not actually a call now. It creates CallXML session and it sends email and it shows an error. SMTP server requires a secure connection, and from this error I see that email was not sent correctly. And here's a response from Google, from Gmail server. So I configured something incorrectly in email settings. SMTP, and I double check settings. What's wrong? Yeah, I finally received the email from Gmail to StarTrinity, and problem was in just just entered a different password in
Okay.
email settings for sending email. Just correct password, and now I see that sending email is configured correctly. Okay, and now I want to send email in script based on the results. And it could be like this: test call is complete. This is syntax for subject in email and body. Well, this is text of email and this is subject of email. Test call is complete. What do we need to send in email? For example, I want to send current client time. Client machine time now is. We need to know exact time when of the call. And to access this the time, there is substitution for getting time in XML. Time is replaced by current time. Okay, do you see here time?
Okay.
And we can set format, but I'll just use time. Time now is test call is complete. Client now is something, and don't forget to enter this semicolon to close syntax. It's very common mistake to forget the semicolon.
Yeah.
Okay, and we want to send the confidence. Confidence equals this, and delay equals delay milliseconds. And now after every call, it will send me an email. Create call, and after when measurement is complete, it will send email. Waiting for email. I got it. Here, I got it. Test call is complete.
Okay.
I see time, confidence, and delay. So I got notification. Okay, next step. I don't want to receive too many emails. I want to receive email only when confidence is bad. And I use if syntax. If the if statement exists in any programming language and also in CallXML. If test equals confidence is when to put escaping. I cannot type like this, less than something, less than 99. I cannot type like this because it's not valid for XML. In XML, brackets are used to open and close text, and it's not valid. And that's why I need to put and LT. And it is it's there in documentation. XML escaping, and I replace less than character with and LT.
Oh, okay.
So
Because the syntax it matches. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Now about if statement. If executes internal elements if specified conditions are satisfied. And there are examples. Attribute is test. It's a Boolean expression. If test, and there are examples. Boolean expression is confidence less than 99. If it is less than 99, I send email. And I create call confidence. If it is greater than 99, it will not send email. And we already see confidence in log CallXML. 99.1. It should not send email now. I don't receive email. Okay, and now
because you put less than 90. No, right? Less than 99.
Sorry? Huh?
You put less than 99, right? So these are all 99. Above 99.
And it is not less than 99. It is greater than 99, and it doesn't go inside if it inner elements they don't work. And what? I want to simulate packet loss. SIP Tester is able to simulate packet loss on server or on client side. There is a tab impairment generation in the top. Simulate RTP packet loss. Probability of gaps. Gap is just not sending RTP packets. There is probability of these gaps. It is 3% packet loss probability right now. And minimum and maximum number of lost packets in gap. So the packet loss is described not only by probability and percentage, but also by number of lost packets in one gap. For example, for a long call, for a very, very long call, there could be packet loss distributed over entire duration, or there could be 1 second of absolute packet loss, and it is worse when the gap is big. It will be worse. Okay, it is about gaps. Okay, I simulate packet loss 3% on server side, and I make one more call from client, create single call, and we will see confidence results, audio quality. Okay, waiting. Not received. Outgoing and not received. It doesn't go back to server again. Create one more call. What happens? This call didn't work. I don't know for what reason. Server didn't reply. Maybe internet connection dropped this time.
Okay.
So this previous call didn't work. Okay, a new call, and we see lost packets.
Probably the internet issue, right?
in call details. And what about
Okay.
our confidence measurement is 89. It is bad. And yes, I get email. I get email right now. Here is email. Test call is complete. And this is alert.
Yeah.
It is about email. What about SMS notification? There are many websites, services send SMS using API, and we can use send HTTP requests also to send SMS notification through the API. So it will send HTTP or HTTPS request to some URL, and the SMS service will send you an alert to your phone, mobile phone, notified when server is down, and you go to the server and see what happens. Maybe restart server, do something, restart router, call our internet provider. What happens to maintain availability of VoIP service? Or you can also make one more call to yourself. Anything is possible here. It is XML, and we also have VoIP Status products which make there are notifications available without XML. Many people don't like writing XML codes.
XML is better, right? Because it has
better when there is only one destination and it is clear. But if you have multiple servers, it will be complex to maintain in a single XML script. If you have multiple servers to monitor, it is possible to call one server, another server in a single XML script, but it's not user-friendly, and it is good to test for simple tests. And in VoIP Status, we have continuous IVR audio test or echo audio test. You see, echo, and I set up tests of soft switch. This is StarTrinity soft switch. It makes calls and verifies audio also from this from Canada server to StarTrinity server. I monitor soft switch instance, and I see results. And it is very easy to add a new test here, not XML but GUI, and I see results here. I see the results in a chart. You see chart. So here's this looks like down peak hour, 97 confidence. Okay, and I see CDR also in VoIP Status and details. Call details and SIP trace for these calls. You see, I call echo as StarTrinity.com and already test from Canada. So, and I get results, and continues. It's possible to configure email notifications also in VoIP Status to email for alerts. It also sends email to me when the soft switch goes down, then or when internet connection data center is overloaded. I immediately get email and I monitor. Okay, so switch is really down. I'm notified first before customers, before users. That's good, actually. Monitoring of VoIP servers is important because it must work always. No downtime. If server is down, if no audio, you get much of complaints from clients, and it's not good for reputation. Always good to be notified first, and sometimes clients don't call you. They don't notice, but you notice, and you understand. Okay, this server is bad. It is overloaded. Maybe I need to have one more server, distribute call load between two servers. Okay, that's about monitoring. I think that's logical to complete this this session. What I didn't talk about.
Okay.
What I didn't talk about. Audio verification. It is possible to verify audio, not echo, but also IVR. For example, if destination is IVR server, if destination is IVR, then on the server side we can put not transfer between extensions, but we can put IVR like in previous tests. Immediately accept call and play audio, same speech.web file. And we remove impairments, RTP packet loss. So now it is like a call center asking, like, enter, press digit number 1, or hello, announcement. And when we need to test from clients, we need to test server. We call exact SIP URI. SIP, like some call center number, 1-800, some number. And when it is answered, we don't play audio to server. We just verify. Only verify. And we also write debug recording. And exactly same script, just verify IVR. And if you don't have WAV file from IVR, you can record audio without verification and just use the recording from debug media as a reference file. Just make sure that it is really correct audio.
Okay.
Do you understand why it is needed?
Yeah.
Sometimes to record a WAV file, when it is a remote call center and you don't have WAV file, but you know what is correct audio and what's not. All other audio is not correct. Okay. Reference, and we make a test. Clear. What? This is not a correct. It's not correct SIP URI. I need to enter server IP address, hostname Netherlands 3.StarTrinity.com, port 6000. Clear. Make call. It's going. Okay. It asks for username and password. It works. And we look for results. Okay, confidence is greater than 99, and I don't receive email. And again, if we simulate packet loss on server side, I cannot simulate packet loss in internet. I don't control switches, so I simulate packet loss here, server. Let it be packet loss with high number of lost packets in gap. Okay, like this, and I make a call, and I monitor for CallXML log and recordings folder. See debug media 92, and this is recording. And I got an email. Again. Email. Test call is complete. 92. Confidence is low. Now it is not possible to attach not possible to attach a WAV file, but it would be good. And people who watch the video, please leave a comment if you want us to develop new feature to attach the audio file, recorded audio file. This is recording. I open it in audio editor. Yeah, and I
Hello, this is StarTrinity test call. Trinity test call.
Here is gap. It's a gap.
Trinity test call. The audio signal is used to verify quality of SIP and PS network.
And quality is really
Waves.
bad.
The StarTrinity.
It's really bad quality.
What is that?
Huh?
Okay, what is the reason? What is the reason of the bad quality?
The reason of bad quality is that on the server side, I simulated RTP packet loss. And server doesn't send RTP. It doesn't send audio during the gap. And the gap has random probability. So it is like simulation of packet loss in internet. And I really got it. And I got email. Okay. It's about testing IVR servers also and monitoring. Okay. So let's finish this session now. Okay, it's logical to finish now. Okay, and continue later.